Hey, anybody out there? SpinCycle. My hair's all messed up. So I have been looking at my crypto. Any of you guys into crypto at all? And the crash in the crypto market? I mean, I don't have a tons of stake in the crypto market, but I have some, and I'm thinking it's a buyer's market right now if you have some cash to buy. I know everybody's broke. I guess it's late there right now, so nobody's online, huh? Still pretty early in Colorado. Hey, what's up? Hi, old man. AS. Are you a young man? A young girl? Or are you an old man too? Is that why you're calling me an old man? So I'm talking crypto today. You guys see the crypto market. Bitcoin has crashed. I know I don't usually talk young girl. Okay. AG, young girl. What do you want to talk about? Are you into crypto? Politics? The government shutdown? Young girl stuff? You're not the one who asked me the other day about cross country versus soccer. '16. Oh, you're really young. Although I do remember 16 was a pretty good year for me. I don't know about you. I think it could be tough to be that age for anybody. I thought I had it all figured out at 16, but even I'm not 60 yet, but you still don't have it figured out. Lillian, hi Lillian, how are you? Where are you guys from? U.S. Lillian Self. I was talking crypto. I guess you guys, you're good. All right. I guess you guys, you're young. Do you invest in crypto? I have some money. Hello from Argentina. I love Argentina. I've been kayaking there, going back and forth. I worked in Chile for a while, but I have spent some time in Argentina. Back in probably, I don't know how old you are, but before you were born in like 2006, I flew into Buenos Aires, spent a couple days there, and took a bus across La Pampa for 22 hours to Dublin. Oh, awesome. Haven't been there yet. I'm good. How are you? Let me keep my computer on here. And what are you up to? What time is it in Argentina? Lillian, you're from Argentina? Is that right? Oh, thanks, Diddler. You rock too, man. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a trader. I mean, I'm not really a trader. I invest a little. I don't stay on top of it like every day. I may do it more with crypto, but I'm too busy. Can you give me a shout out? Lillian Self, shout out to Lillian Self. Hell yeah. Where are you in Argentina? Ty, T-Y, Lillian Self-Ty. Indonesia. I was in Bali last year. I traveled quite a bit. If you guys have any travel questions, I've been all over the world, but I really like Bali. But next time I'm going to Java, I think. One of my taxi drivers said I have to check out Java. What's up in my part of the world? Well, currently I'm in the Philippines. I spent about half the time in the Philippines, and wow, about 4 months here in the Philippines. Haven't been to Germany, but I want to come there. I don't get to Europe too much. I've been to what's the name of it? The capital of the European Union there. It's escaping me the name right now. Am I 17? Yeah, 17 plus add 40 years. Johnny Sins. Oh, I know who that is. He's a porn star, right? I'm from Entre Rios province. Like I said, I took a bus all across Argentina. I went to that ski town in Argentina. That's the Mendoza River and Mendoza, and Buenos Aires. Ronier Hedrick, old guy, yeah. Are you a teacher? Yeah, I am a teacher. Not currently, but I have been a science teacher. I have an advanced degree in geology. I taught in Brooklyn, New York for a year, then I taught for a private school. That's how I ended up working in Chile and Africa. I was with a private kayaking high school, actually, and I loved it. But that was, almost 15 years ago now. Nope, don't support Donald Trump. I can't stand the man. I think he's a sociopath. I don't really support many Nepo babies, people who are born rich, and you know how they say they were born on third base and they think they hit a home run. I think that's the term. Yeah. Thanks for I look like a 1990s Giorgio Armani model, thanks. Maybe I'm stuck in the 90s. Say 6.7. 6.7 or 67? 6 and 7? I'm not that old. The Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, blah, blah, blah. Repent of your sins. Yeah. I'm not that religious, so I mean, I know I have nothing against people who are religious. I look 120 years old, thank you. Not quite there yet. Don't listen to the haters. Yeah. There's plenty of haters on the internet. Now, you guys, if you watch the SpinCycle, you know I talk about politics a lot, and obviously some of you don't because you asked me if I like Donald Trump. I constantly talk shit about him because he's a fat bag of shit loser. How do you feel? I feel good. I look 20. Thank you, Michael. 20, that's his reach, but yeah, starts on third and thinks he hit a triple. Thank you. What is SpinCycle about? It's mostly about current events and news. The haters will hurt your little feelings, yeah. Yeah, at my age, you learn to take abuse, and I remember when I smoked my first blunt. I remember when I smoked my first blunt too. I was 12 years old. My older brother, well, not blunt, but joint. My older brother in my garage back in New York. He was from a step parent, so he's about 15 years older than me, but he just gave me some pot and I smoked it. I still smoke the occasional weed. I don't drink much. I don't take Adderall. I'm not on drugs at all. I had some coffee a little while ago. I'm not on drugs right now. That's why I like to smoke weed because, you know, but I haven't smoked weed in a while now because I'm not at home in Colorado where it's legal. When I'm traveling, I usually try to stay away from it. You know, I don't go and try and buy weed on the streets because most places it's illegal. And when you're in another country, you don't want to get arrested. Oh, you guys are. You a drug addict? Nope, not a drug addict. Caffeine? Is that a drug? I drink a cup of coffee every day, maybe two. Are you going through Really? What is that? I don't know. Don't like Trump and smokes weed? Hell yeah. Yeah. I also, in Colorado, you know, it's legal, so I like the weed cookies and not so much the drinks, but the rage bait. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's, you talking about Trump? I don't know if it's rage bait. He's trying to turn our free America into an authoritarian state where oligarchs and billionaires make all the rules and everybody else can't pay their rent. Yeah, free Palestine from Hamas. Free Palestine from Israel. I have a lot of videos on Israel on the SpinCycle actually. I think if Israel has been committing a genocide for 2 years. Free Diddy. Diddy the Diddler? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I like Diddy's music. He's no Biggie though. Biggie's from, you know, we're contemporaries. That's my era of rap. And Biggie Smalls, probably the best rapper that ever lived. Do you have a COVID yet? Why do people keep asking me that? I've never gotten COVID yet. I've had the, well, it's not true. I got sick last year on a flight coming back from the Philippines to Colorado, and long live the America and Israel. Okay. Are you Jeffrey Epstein? I could see how you can make that mistake, but he does kind of look like me. But yeah, I'm not. I'm not into raping young girls like him and Donald Trump. Yes, I do support Palestine. Are you from Palestine? You never got laid? Yeah. What do you think? Long live Israel. I have nothing against Israel, but I just don't think they should have the right to kill 50,000 people with bombs from the U.S. What do you think of Zelensky? I kind of like Zelensky. I don't like Putin. Big Mac, Whopper, cocaine bender. I've done cocaine in my life. I don't really much anymore, but when I was young in my 20s, going to bars and stuff, I never got crazy into it like some of my friends. It ruins lives, but you're Indian, sir, in India? Oh, cool. Kupinder. India is a country of the subcontinent. I haven't been there yet. I'd love to go there and check out the Himalayas. Like some of you guys who watch my channel, you know I'm into whitewater kayaking and some of the rivers there. The Karnali, I think that's on the Pakistan side, but you know I'd love to run some of those rivers. Wapo cheese. Your mom is your dad's sister. Okay. My mom is my dad's sister. No. That's not true, but what you doing, big man? I am just chilling. I was checking out the crypto markets earlier. What do you guys think about the crypto markets crashing completely? You know, Bitcoin lost $50 billion this week, and somebody got on one of the sites where you could short Bitcoin, and they made $88 million, and they lost the money because of, you know, Trump saying he was going to put 100% tariffs back onto China. I mean, so Trump or somebody in Trump's orbit tipped that person off as probably one of his millionaire, billionaire friends, and they got on and shorted Bitcoin and made $88 million in like an hour. Yeah, Vivek Ramaswamy you talking about? He's a bullshitter. Thank you. I will come to India someday and run fast. They did that 1 minute before Trump posted. Did they? That even solidifies the fact that Trump probably tipped them off. It was probably Trump, one of Trump's brain dead sons or something. Ah, you're a mobile technician. That's cool. I have a pink line in my phone right now. I need to get fixed. I dropped it too many times. Israel gave Ukraine Patriot missiles? I don't think Ukraine... Did they give Ukraine Patriot missiles? I thought that's what Trump was talking to Zelensky about yesterday or whatever, or today. What's a tariff? A tariff is a tax on goods coming into your country. So if China ships something over here, you know, a company, say I was a company in the US and I bought something from China, if there's a 100% tariff on it, when it comes into the port, I have to pay that 100% tariff, not China, and then probably pass it on to whoever buys the goods from me. Should I buy Bitcoin? I don't know. It's a little late to get into Bitcoin, I think. I have been buying a little XRP the past few days because it's dropped like 30%, and you know, it's cheap. I think it's, if you want a windfall, I mean, if you're rich, yeah, buy Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's probably going to, you know, I read somewhere if you own 0.07% of one Bitcoin in 20 years, it'll be worth $1 million. But, you know, if you would have bought Bitcoin back in the aughts, I have some friends that did that from college, and they are rich now. Buy Argentine pesos, you with as percent. Yeah, I know we're trading $20 billion. I love Argentina and I'm totally in support of Argentina, but Javier Milei, I can't believe you guys gave that guy power. He's, you know, he's just a Trump Jr. You think Putin sounds more honest than everyone else? We need to recheck that, because Putin is not an honest actor. Putin kills people regularly. He has them killed by his, whatever the equivalent of the KGB is there now. Okay, yeah, the Tomahawk missiles in Israel provided the Patriot missiles. That's good. I mean, where did Israel get the Patriot missiles? From the US? What seems like propaganda? Putin is daddy. He's daddy to all those people in Russia. It's not my daddy. Oh shit, yeah, you've been stocking gold since 76. Gold is 4,000 ounce now, so you're doing good. I wish I would have, I mean, I was in grade school in 76, but I wish I would have bought gold way back when. You saw Putin in the gym? That's cool. So you live in Russia, Bishop? Obama likes Polish sausage. Is that a euphemism, or does he really like Polish sausage? I mean, who doesn't like Polish sausage? Kielbasa, I think it's called. I need one more blow for my nose. Ronnie, you doing lines? Be careful with that stuff. It can be quite addicting. It killed my brother. My half-brother I was speaking of earlier was addicted to crack in the 80s and 90s, and he ended up getting liver failure at 50, and I watched him die. He turned into a little shriveled up yellow man. He gets rid of corruption. Putin, he is corruption. I always knew I'd die young. That's what my brother used to say. Wants to die young and pretty. He wasn't pretty, I'll tell you that though. The Iron Dome, or Iron Beam, I thought it was the Iron Dome that Israel made. Kodiak, old man. Somebody said I look 20 on here, so. Go and subscribe to my channel, Kodiak. I'll take your abuse. Am I watching the Bad Bunny halftime performance? Maybe. I don't know. I like Bad Bunny, but I don't usually watch the halftime. I don't usually watch the Super Bowl. I like football, but I usually watch the recaps, replays, unless the Giants game. Then I'm a lifelong New York Giants fan. Scattaboo all the way. But I might watch it just because I speak some Spanish, and it pisses off the conservatives that a Spanish-speaking American is playing at the half bowl, which is at the Super Bowl halftime, which is the most ridiculous thing ever. Thank you, Lila. Jesus loves me. Why is nobody talking about Alaska? Well, actually, Alaskan town's sinking. I've been hearing about that because of the permafrost melting. I've been hearing about that for years. They have audio. You seem like a contrarian. Bye-bye programming. Said he will crack. You. Love you all. We love you too. United. Yeah, see, I'm into globalism. I think the world, someday we're going to get visitors from another universe, a planet, and the world will have to unite to deal with it. I know that sounds like a crazy movie plot, but we're all one species after all. Black, white, Asian, we're all the same. The DNA is the same. I heard the bunny hates America though. Is that true or not? Bad Bunny? I don't think he hates America, but I think he hates what's going on in America right now, but I can't speak for the man myself, But all the, what the Trump administration is doing to Latinos and brown-skinned people, whether they're legal or not legal right now, is not cool, and it's not what America's about. I mean, America, we should have solved our immigration issue with new immigration laws, so it's easier to become a citizen. Years ago, it shouldn't take 10 or 20 years to become a citizen of the U.S., especially if you're a hard-working, person we need there to do a lot of the work. I don't read Arabic. A197, 87, A187. Bishop, you on? Wait, do another line. No, I'm just kidding. A bump, as we used to call it, right? You going to bed? It's late there. Or getting late, I guess. Okay. Sorry I don't read Arabic. I would like to be smart enough to read several languages, but it took me so long just to learn a little Spanish. Hi, Sinalot. Imran Maya. You good man? Not a bad man. I have empathy for everybody. I like you whether you're Christian, Muslim, Jewish, black, white, doesn't matter to me. Asian, everybody deserves a chance. Where are you from, bro? I grew up in New York, but I live in Colorado now. I'm in the Philippines currently, though. That's why it's daytime here, and I know it's night there. How about you? Empathy is a sign of weakness. Well, I disagree. It's a sign of strength. Weakness is somebody like Trump who's out there yelling, "I'll punch him in the face," when he's never punched anybody in the face in his life. He's all just a show, a sociopath. Bishop's a bad man, okay. I'm Muslim. Yeah, I guess that probably from your writing, but, you know, I mean, I think about half the world is Muslim. I have plenty of Muslim friends from when I lived in Africa. Empaths are weak. Yeah, conservatives are weak. I landed in Denver once, going from Orlando to Edmonton. Yeah, I've been to Orlando and Edmonton. Denver is an awesome city. In fact, if you go to Denver and then get in your car or take a bus or whatever and go west, it's even better, into the mountains. Who do you have empathy for? Do you have empathy for? Oh yeah, I love animals. I have a hard time killing chickens. My mother-in-law kills them here in the Philippines. How's the food in New York? It's the best pizza and the bagels in the world, and there's also really good falafel there. I love to go to I have a particular falafel truck I go to when I'm there visiting my brother and sister. Do I know God? I was raised Catholic. I don't know if I know God. Thanks, A187. You're a good man too. Actually, yes, empathy is a sign of strength. That's right. Somebody who could show empathy has to be strong-willed. You have to be, anybody could hate, but showing empathy, especially for your enemies, takes strength. Where are you from, sir? I'm from the U.S., originally New York, most recently Colorado. I went to school at West Virginia University. Mountaineers, country roads. I know God has love for us. I hope so, Bishop. Empathy is impossible. For some people, empathy is a sign of being weak. I don't sell drugs. Sympathy is. Jesus loves you, thank you. Hello, SpinCycle. Do you ride a motorcycle? If you call a 125 Honda a motorcycle, yeah. Sympathy is. But I have ridden. Back when I was a kid, I had a 750 Kawasaki. Jesus Evangelist Marvel is said hi. Hi, how are you? California here. All right, California, another state I really like. California, especially the northern part. I'm really into mountains, rivers, and streams and that kind of stuff. He's picking up on my energy. Empathy is gay. Martello, I could tell you're young. Come back to me in 20 or so years and we'll talk about it. I love Honda Trail Master. Yeah. Most Hondas are pretty cool. But right now I have a Honda 125. This is what cocaine addiction looks like every day. I'm very familiar. My brother was addicted to cocaine, and he smoked it. He called it bazooka. The black guys from where I was called it crack. My brother would never call it crack because he was a racist, but he thought it was the same thing. Yeah, free Palestine. Israel needs to get out of Gaza. Oh, you're Italian? My mom was 100% Italian. My father was Irish, Scottish, and German. So I'm a European mutt, I guess. Empathy is not possible. No one can feel anyone else's feelings. Marco. It's not true. And I don't know if that's what empathy is. Empathy is, you know, feeling what somebody might feel through your own feelings. Like, if you were hurt or misled somehow and you meet somebody who's hurt or misled, you have empathy because you know what it feels like to be hurt. Maybe not their same exact feelings. Not possible. Okay, Marco. Yeah, empathy is literally putting yourself in the other person's shoes and feeling their pain. Sympathy is what you mean. No, I mean empathy. Marco is right. Empathy is created by gay know-it-alls. What are you, 12? May God protect and take care of you. Good man. Thank you very much. A187. Live, bro, back up. Yeah. Martello, older than you, boy. You are? Can we sacrifice you to the sun gods? Ethan Kahn. I'd rather not. Empathy is laughing at your buddy when he falls off his dirt bike. 1,000-yard stand, get a room. Sympathy is the word you need to describe what empathy can't provide. Get a dictionary. Let's talk about Satanists and mortals and how I can expose them. Sir, you look like me, but I am 23 years old. Looking at you, my brother is saying that when I become old, I will look exactly like you, exactly the same. Huh. My name is Abdul Rahim. Hello, Abdul Rahim, and thank you for the kind words. You guys are typing fast now. Noble is glad you see your figure self. You look like you have lived 4 lives in one. Thank you. Abdul, gonna blow up the live stream. You guys are just jealous of his spiritual gifts, the fact that he's chosen. The gay comments and stuff, if that was you. Always get a lot of gay comments. I've only done like a couple of these live streams and I don't know what it is with the gay stuff. Does he have spiritual gifts? Dude, are you okay? I'm okay. I'm always okay. I look dehydrated. I do? I'm not dehydrated. Oh, disheveled. Sorry, I read that. I look disheveled. Yeah, I was at the beach a little while ago. My hair's kind of messed up. So, but yeah, I probably am disheveled. I'm not one for primping and doing that kind of thing. I just kind of take a shower, come out, and let the water drip off. SpinCycle, are you chosen by someone? I have no idea. Bishop, it's dark here. Bishop, hang in there, buddy. Try and get off the drugs, whether it's slow or fast, and find something else to live for. I found traveling, whitewater kayaking, those kind of sports. My YouTube is actually, you know, cathartic for me. I mean, it gives me somewhere to focus my energy and brain power and the things that bother me. So, sorry, my English is a bit bad because I'm from another country. I don't know whether you understand my comment correctly or not. Which comment? Noble? Bishop, thanks. Yeah, Bishop. You can do it, man. Everybody is worthy. Your English looks great. I think that's for you, Noble. It looks good to me. Yeah, I love riding dirt bikes too. I don't currently have one, but I do love riding dirt bikes. Just gotta be careful. You could really hurt yourself on those. I have like I said, I have a 125 here in the Philippines, and I love just getting on it and, cruising, the wind in your face, and it's really a lot of fun. Back home, I have an e-bike from China that does like 35 miles an hour. I also really love riding that. Vlad Romanov, at Vlad Romanov. You used to use drugs? I was never really experimented with drugs. I used to smoke a lot of marijuana, for sure, when I was like a full-time whitewater raft guide. It's kind of part of the culture. Before the trips, after the trips, but never heavy into. When I was a young lad in New York, I tried about every drug. Acid, cocaine. Yeah, yeah. I've hurt myself on motorcycles before too, and taken some dumps. Luckily, I've never really broken anything on them, but I've definitely bruised myself pretty bad. And one time, back in the day, I was riding a Honda 550. I mean, this was in like the early 90s, and the bike was way too heavy for me. I almost killed myself. Kenny Omar, 6'7". Are you an addict? No, I'm not an addict. Have fists with friends who know stuff together, and I like you by my side, not your back, and you got, what is that? Is for friends who do stuff together. Any problem, big or small, I can be the one you call. There you go. It's good to have friends. I have some great friends in my life. I'm kind of an introvert, so I have a small group of friends. I know lots of people, like I've been all over the world, but I have a small group of very tight friends that I call when I need to talk to somebody, keep me grounded, that kind of thing. You will not believe me, 98% you look like me. It feels like I am looking into my future. Well, my father was quite the philanderer and had 4 other wives, so maybe we're related. Because I look just like my father, even though he left my mom when I was 2 years old. And I never saw him. I don't have any recollection except for pictures. Nice. Now the SpongeBob song. Oh, that was the SpongeBob song? I've actually watched SpongeBob, but not a lot. Noble is so excited, I love it. James Murphy. No, I don't think Israel will withdraw completely from the Gaza Strip. They're already blocking the food and stuff that's supposed to come in there. After 1 week, they're already back to their old tricks. Are you not door dashing tonight? Actually, that's funny you say that. My best friend growing up since 3 years old, he's doing DoorDash now, but no, I have kind of a regular job. I would tell you what it is, but I don't want to be harassed. 187, they already did. Heard of the news? Yeah, no, uh, Vlad Romanov, they still are occupying the Gaza Strip. They just stopped killing people every day. I don't have any friends. Well, I'll be your friend. You're lonely? You? Where do you live? What is it? Meow Gang? Meow Gang? Are you a cat lover? I have 6 cats out back. 3 of them are mine, and the other 3 I just feed. They come around. But pets are a great way to solve loneliness, but I know it's not like a friend or having somebody around. They don't block food, that's a lie. I just saw it on the news today. You're creepy, dude. Back up. I'm trying to read these messages on my phone. Sorry. Brandon Lowry. Sarah said hi. Hola, Leandro. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo andas? Good. They're buried out back, but he still feeds them. The cats? No, I can't kill. I have a hard time killing any animals. Hi, Mara Gonzalez. How are you? Brandon Lowry, you saw it on the news. It must be real. Yes, cats I love. Meow Gang. CG personal account. You good, brah? I'm good. Ma Gonzalez is back. But can you yodel? I yodeled the other day. Yodely? Hee-hoo. I watched your other stream. Oh yeah. I'm just bored. I don't know if I could cure your boredom. Greetings from Kenya. Hey, Kenya. I've been there too. I worked in Uganda for a while on the White Nile River as a kayak instructor. But I did spend some time in, what is it, Mombasa? What is it called? Dande Beach, some beach there. I loved it. It was a beautiful beach. Okay, Mara Gonzalez. I've seen you on the sex offenders list. No, you haven't. I'm pretty old. Haha, ignorant. I'm behind you. I don't scare easy, so if that's what you're trying to do. Ever watch Tales from the Crypt? Yeah. Yeah, this is to give you an idea of how old I am. That was on when I was in like junior high. The Crypt Keeper. God bless you, Russia. God bless you too. Noah Costa, hi, how are you? Okay, guys, I gotta get going. I love chatting with all you guys. Go ahead and subscribe to the SpinCycle, watch my videos, and I'm gonna try and do a live stream once a week. I tried to fire it up on my computer earlier and it just wasn't working out. But Noah Costa, how are you? And thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, and I will see you next live stream. And hopefully, if you subscribe, you get the notice when I am going live again. Take it easy, guys. Bye, Mar Gonzalez.